sleeper. Alex Smith, San Francisco quarterback, will be getting the start this week instead of Sean Hill. Alex looked good when he came in. They're on the road at Indy. Yeah, it's not necessarily an easy matchup, but we're talking sleeper here. So I'm saying if you don't have a quarterback to start, you can sign Alex Smith. He'll be free. Power, thanks for hanging out, man. Talk to you tomorrow. He's a guy you can pick up and plug in if you need to plug him in. Okay, Mike said, dirty lies, Eric. OMG, Eric. You said he's not a real QB. OMG. He's not. No, he's not. Me saying he's a sleeper this week, and keep in mind I'm saying he's a guy you can pick up off the free agent wire and plug in this week if you're having problems at quarterback. But he's not a real quarterback. He's not a guy that you're going to just have on your fantasy team and plug him in every week, nor is he a guy that San Francisco is going to take into the future and have a lot of success with. He's had his shot. I'm saying this week he could be a sleeper to actually come in and score you a few points if you don't have anyone else to play. Let's face it, here we are. Cincinnati, Kansas City, New England, Pittsburgh, Tampa Bay, Washington, all on buys. That means no Carson Palmer, no Tom Brady, no Roethlisberger, and those other guys suck. Matt Castle. So you might need a quarterback this week is all I'm saying, and he will be available. Mike, okay, if you don't agree, but who do you got then? Give me your quarterback sleeper. And while you're figuring that out, I'll give you my running back sleeper, Beanie Wells. Beanie Wells, Arizona running back, had a nice week last week. And I've even read Mark says Garrard. And I actually had him written down first and then scribbled it out and went with Alex Smith. I had him written down first. I really did. But last time I picked Garrard as a sleeper, it totally came back and bit me. And it was a game that he should have done well in, and he didn't. So I'm not picking Garrard again. But I just so you know, Tennessee is last in pass D. You're right. Right. No, and like I said, I had it. And I had it down, and I scribbled it off because he burned me last time I said it. But I do like David Garrard this week, too. But I want to throw in Alex Smith's name, just because. Sleeper. Beanie Wells at home against Carolina. Beanie had a nice week. I read today he may have earned himself the starting job. All right, he may start getting the bulk of the carries. Even if he doesn't get the bulk, he's still going to get 50%, and he's going to do a lot with him this week against Carolina. So I like Beanie Wells this week as a running back sleeper. Wide receiver sleeper, staying in San Francisco. Here we go, Michael Crabtree. Now, I was saying stay away from him last week because I wanted to see what he did. But in point per reception leagues, he was double digits. I think he had like 5 catches for 57 yards. And he wasn't even on the field all the time. I think he's going to see more playing time this week. Also, against Indianapolis, you have to figure San Francisco will be down in that game and throwing the ball. You've got to throw the ball when you're down. That's why I like Vernon Davis. And I like Michael Crabtree this week as a sleeper pick if you need a flex option or something. That's a guy you can pick up possibly and put him in if your league hasn't yet picked up on him. Mark, thanks for hanging out, buddy. Thank you for the happy birthday. And, I'll talk to you later. We're bros. We talk all the time. Tight end sleeper, I'm going to say Tony Scheffler. Tony Scheffler from Denver this week at Baltimore. Baltimore, good D2, but their pass D not as great. Kranz is out of here. See you, buddy. Yeah, no, I'm wrapping up the show anyway, boys, so I'm getting tired too. Thanks for coming by, guys. I appreciate it. I like Tony Scheffler this week at Baltimore as my tight end sleeper. Baltimore doesn't stop the pass as well as you might think. And, that's really my only explanation. Like I said, tight ends were kind of hard this week. My 5 that I liked were easy, but then when I got down to sleepers and busts, I was looking like, boy, I don't know if anybody really fits in here that much for me this week. It just, if things don't jump out, and then you have to go digging a little bit. It almost doesn't feel as authentic. When I look through the week's matchups, Usually a lot of stuff just jumps out at me, and that's what I write down. I just go with my gut reaction. Oh, man. I need to take some medicine. All right. Well, hey, I appreciate you guys listening. Really excited about what's going on here on ericpedigo.com. Mic'd Up will be back on Thursday night. D-Tong's going to be on Saturday. The Power's going to start a show coming up soon. And I'm still working on Elwood. Elwood, you need to do a show. We're ready for the Elwood show. Everybody's ready. It would be wildly popular. I'm telling you. So we're working on that. Mark Graham, he's not here anymore, but he does a show on Blog Talk every Tuesday from 9 to 9:30. Fantasy Football Mastermind. Look that up. It's a really good show. A lot of people pay attention. T-Tong says Elwood's a professional guest. No, he is quite a guest. But it's time, man. Don't you think he needs a show? Then we could be guests on his show for once. You know you want to do it, Elwood. Yeah, you got a camera. You can do it. All right, guys. Hey, thanks for hanging out. I tell you what, I will be on, like I said, tomorrow's my birthday, so I won't be on. But I will be running the replay in the Basement Radio, on the Basement Radio site. So, if you missed a little bit and want to catch it, jump on basementradio.net tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. You can catch the replay from tonight up until 10 o'clock when Lisa kicks me off. And that one dude quits crying about it. All right. You guys are good people. I appreciate you hanging out. I will see you next Wednesday. I am Eric Pedigo.